Hi, welcome to episode 4 of Ghosted the Estrangement Sessions. This last one is being held on August 20th for a reason. It is our oldest daughter's birthday. It's a milestone birthday that we're missing, and that's tough, but it's the way it is. You know, you have to learn to accept things. And it's this first song that I want to do is called A Million Times. And it's about how many times I think we've both apologized. And we're just trying to find out how many times do we have to apologize. And it is difficult. Today is a difficult day. I don't like missing milestone birthdays, but that's part of the deal when you have an estrangement in your family. So this is A Million Times.
I sang you songs every night to help you fall asleep. We were bonded and so close once, then things took a leap. I think about you all the time, especially every morning. To think that you are gone now, I didn't see the warning. I've apologized a million times for not always getting things right. I just don't get why you have to stay lost and out of sight. I miss you more than you can know, and I cannot stand the pain. There are times when the grief is so strong, I feel I'm going insane. You think about me when you look into the mirror. We look just alike, the resemblance could not be clearer. You were hurt and confused, you did not know what to do. So you chose to cut off contact instead of simply talking it through. I've apologized a million times for not always getting things right. I just don't get why you have to stay lost and out of sight. I miss you more than you can know, and I cannot stand the pain. There are times when the grief is so strong, I feel I'm going insane. Let me sing you songs again. Tell me where to begin. I have apologized a million times. Do you need a million more? Let's end this stupid war.
This next song is called First to Hold You, and it is a true story. They all are. But yes, I did find my husband sitting on the couch looking at a picture of him and his daughters and crying about it, and it inspired a song in me because, again, the hardest part of all of this for me is watching what it's doing to him. Yes, it's killing me too, but it just really kills me to see what it's doing to him. And he's always bragged about being the first to hold his daughters. And so this song is about that. And it's written in a kind of a lullaby fashion, let's say. So without any further ado, this is First to Hold You.
I found your father crying on the couch the other day, staring at a picture of you two he had stashed away. He said he had a dream that you showed up and hugged him tight. Then he awoke to realize that you were nowhere inside. He tries to hide his pain and hurt to keep the tears away, but he's devastated from your loss and it haunts him every day. He's tried and tried to reach you, but you ignore him just the same. He's trying to be tough, but I know he feels to blame. We all handle grief our own way, and he needs to work it through. I'm giving him the space he needs to deal with losing you. He still brags he was the first to hold you on the day that you were born. He misses your soft cheeks and smile, and can't accept your bond is torn. You were there for him so many times to support him in the past, and he needs you now more than ever, and he needs your love to last. Dads and daughters have a special bond that is something to behold. He needs you to forgive and forget before he gets too old. Yeah. He probably walked you down the aisle on your wedding day. So what about a change of heart to take the pain away? We all handle grief our own way, and he needs to work it through. I'm giving him the space he needs to deal with losing you. He still brags he was the first to hold you on the day that you were born. He misses your soft cheeks and smile, and can't accept your bond is torn. Ooh, can he get that hug from you before the earth takes one more spin? Ooh, he was the first to hold you, he just wants to hold you again. Ah, he was the first to hold you. He just wants to hold you again.
This next song is called The Countdown, and this whole album, this is the last episode that covers all the songs on the album, Ghosted, What a Long Estranged Trip It's Been. And these sessions we call Ghosted the Estrangement Sessions because we're talking through the evolution of the song being written, as well as, giving you some coping skills perhaps that you maybe haven't heard before. So First to Hold You and Million Times are about still, maybe hoping that you can get your adult child to come back into your life. And this song, The Countdown, is about, okay, I think I get it. You're pretty committed to not being a part of our lives. So I had always stated to myself that if we didn't hear from them when one of their grandparents passed away, that was probably the nail in the coffin to the relationship. And so that in March, their grandmother passed away, and we didn't hear from them. And this song flowed out of me in about 10 minutes. It again, like I said earlier, it's killing me, but it's really killing me seeing what it's doing to my husband. And he really expected to hear from them when his mother passed away, and they didn't reach out. So this song is about that. And just, okay, I get it. You're helping me move to my next phase in this estrangement. And this one is called The Countdown.
Gave you the time, I gave you the space. Said I'd wait for the change, but oh, what a waste. You don't even see the flame you've lit. It's a final call and it's time to quit. The last straw was reached on a Friday night. You failed the test, I guess I was right. You're controlled by others, no mind of your own. It'll come back to bite you when you find yourself alone. The countdown is over, the bridge is burned. No turning back, no lessons were learned. I gave you the world, now you're on your own. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your chance is blown, yeah. You brought me down, yeah, piece by piece. Now I'm standing strong, life has a new lease. Every tear I shed, every scar you place is a distant memory now, already erased. The countdown is over, the bridge is burned. No turning back, no lessons were learned. I gave you the word, now you're on your own. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your chance is blown, yeah. This is it, it's over now. There's no coming back from this, no way, no how. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're done. It's your turn to face the wreckage you spun. The countdown is over, the bridge is burned. No turning back, no lessons were learned. I gave you the world, now you're on your own. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your chance is blown. Now you're on your own. Someday every lie will be revealed. Your future fate has now been sealed. The countdown is finally done.
All right. This next song was not included on the album Ghosted, What a Long Estranged Trip It's Been. And while I purposely didn't include it, I kind of realized as I was putting this show together that this is actually where this song belongs, is kind of the next phase of the story. So, as I've said many times, estrangement is generational. And I watched my mother not talk to her mother for several years at a time. And my children watched me not talk to my mother for several years at a time. And there's no doubt that, well, their children are watching their parents not talk to their parents. So this song is about my mom, and it's called Still Kicking. And the reason it's relevant is because, you know, unfortunately, it took this horrible thing happening to me to realize the whole full circle moment that I'd just gone through. And so luckily for me, I was able to reconnect with my mother and say all the things, have some great conversations before it was too late. Now, my mother is still alive, but she doesn't know who anyone is anymore. And this song is about the last time I called her for her 100th birthday and how difficult it was to have a conversation and how much it tore me up to know that she didn't know who I was. And I also was concerned that I was stressing her out because I don't really know a lot about dementia other than what I've seen in my mother-in-law and my mom. But I just feel like if you're constantly trying to force them to know who you are, Mom, it's your daughter or your son or your granddaughter, whatever, it's going to stress her out more. So I made a decision after that call that I love her, I forgive her, and she knows that. But I'm grateful that before she went into dementia, we had some great conversations, and we worked through our stuff. So, I hope that my children don't wait that long. But this is a full circle moment because I forgave my mom. I got a chance to talk to her, and now she doesn't know who I am. So thank goodness I had the heart. And what the catalyst that got me to reach out to her was my brother passed away. And I thought, you know what? I can't sit here and gripe about how my kids aren't calling me when my brother passes away, when I'm not calling my mom, when her son, my brother, passed away. So I knew the right thing to do was to call her, and I called her, and, we had a couple of good years of conversations before she now doesn't know who any of us are. So this song is about that, and now she's 101 since I wrote the song, so I changed that one part to Still Kicking at 101, but this is Still Kicking, and this is for my mom, and maybe my children will learn a message from it too, or maybe some of you will realize, wait, this is generational. I've been watching, generations in my family not talk, and I guess inadvertently we taught our kids the same thing, even though we were trying to avoid what happened to us. You're looking in the wrong place because you're looking over here and something's going on over here. So a couple of little things we're going to mention in this song that are kind of fun, little ditties, little Easter eggs to listen for, is that my mother is the person who introduced me to jazz music, Ella Fitzgerald, Blues in the Night, right? Great song. She used to sing it to me as a lullaby at night. And we really did have a coast-to-coast trip that was really, really wild. And so it's got some good memories, and it's got some, sad lines in it as well. But here is Still Kicking.
Oh, 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 I dial the phone not knowing who'll pick up on the other end. Will it be the person who knows me or one whose memory's banned? I'm glad we had conversations before it took your mind. It's painful you don't know me anymore, but we can't hit rewind. You were left alone to do it all. It set the tone for my life. A strong woman who did her best to be a good mother and a wife. You were not always successful, but that's the way things go. There is no such thing as perfection, but it took time for me to know. Your memory may have faded, but your heart is beating strong. You're still kicking at 101. It's truly been so long. I think of everything we've witnessed. Yeah, this world has changed so fast. You should have written a book before things faded to the past. You sang me Blues in the Night by Ella that started my love of jazz. I've been singing ever since then. I've been giving it all I have. We drove coast to coast in 78 on a wild and crazy trip. You shared secrets I never knew that really made me flip. We shared Yosemite, Disneyland, and the San Francisco Bay. Another time we had together, then things slipped away. It's hard to imagine all you went through in those 100 years, but for sure many of those times involved a ton of tears. Your memory may have faded, but your heart is beating strong. You're still kicking at 101. It's truly been so long. I think of everything you've witnessed in this world that's changed so fast. You should have written a book before things faded to perfection is a myth. I had to live my life first to get that it's a gift. You did the best you could with the tools you had to use. When you have so many children, you're always forced to choose. Oh, you're still kicking for a reason, although I struggle to know why. I don't want to live like that if my memory decides to fly. Do you dream about us all back when we were all so young? Or have your dreams been stolen too? Even the songs we've sung. The long goodbye is what they call this, and I truly do agree. I'm grateful for the times we had and the things we got to see. Goodbye from now on, it's too hard to make that call. I'll see you again someday, and you will remember me after all. You're still kicking. Oh, I wanna kick it with you. You're still kicking. Mom, I love you.
All right, this last song, Music Heals the Soul. It's a great way to end this whole story because, yes, it has. This horrible thing that we went through brought me back to who I was as a songwriter, as a performer, as a singer, and all of this music that I put out, the sad, the happy, the mad, all of it, it still healed me. And so I want to remind you all, find what brings you peace and happiness and heals your soul. If you don't play music, do you draw or garden, whatever it is, be creative and bring out that person that you used to be before you had children, before you lost your children. Whatever, some of you have only lost one and you still got other kids. For us, we've lost both of our children and all of our grandchildren. So, we're all coming from different perspectives, but music does heal the soul, whether you play music or whether you listen to it. So I'm hoping that these sessions have all helped you. If this is the first one that you've watched, this first episode 4, I encourage you to go back and watch episodes 1, 2, and 3. The first one was on Father's Day, and my husband participated and talked about what it's like as a dad to be going through this. So this song, please stand up, pump fists high in the air. Let's just enjoy this ride that we're on and make the best of what we've been handed. This pile of trash that we've been handed, let's turn it into a beautiful garden of happiness. So, music heals the soul. Here we go.
When the world feels heavy and your heart's in a storm, you could find your peace where the rhythm is born. Banging drums and strumming guitars, the sound that sets you free. Belting out the songs, you could be who you were meant to be. Yeah, 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 yeah. In the lows and the highs, it's a dance with the sound. Every note takes you higher, never coming down. The beat of the drums, the strum of the strings, every word is a release when the music sings. The crowd is jumping, the fists are pumping high. We're all here together, reaching for the sky, singing the same song, united as one. Music heals the soul, no matter what's been done. It's happy to be here, doing what I love, playing with some help from the angels above. Through every chord and every tune, we find our light, we find our room. Together we rise with music so pure. In this moment, we're all here for sure. feeling high. We're all here together, reaching for the sky, singing the same song, united as one. Music heals the soul, no matter what's been done. Happy to be here, doing what I love, playing with some help from the angels above. Music heals the soul, lifting us up, no matter the mood. We're filling our cup, happy to be here, doing what I love, with a little help from the angels above.